Okay, what's going on everyone? The Competitor here with a Johnny Cage video. Today we're going to be going over what might be his best cameo. Now it's debatable because there's quite a few cameos that work really well with Johnny, but after playing a lot and testing out a lot of them, I feel that Subzero may be his best. So Subzero, if you guys don't know, he has a couple unique things. So one, his regular cameo button summons this ice armor. This makes you immune to projectiles for a certain period of time. His other moves include a shoulder charge, which is safe on block and has been sped up a little bit to actually jail after block strings. And he has a freeze, which allows you to combo. Now, the reason why I say Sub-Zero is really good, I'm going to run down this list. So, if you notice, Johnny Cage has 950 base health now ever since his nerfs at the end of last year. With Sub-Zero, you get that extra health bonus, you're back at 1,000 health. A lot of people don't factor that in, but when using something like Kano or Striker that only leaves you with 900, you know, that extra health matters a lot, actually, in matches. There are times where certain combos wouldn't have killed me, but they did because of my, 900 or 950 health. Other obvious things, anti-zoning, right? If, if we record Reptile to just do like a force ball or something, right, we could pop armor, go right through, and punish people. Obviously, it works for Lao Hat as well. You know, we've all seen that before. It's very powerful. What this also allows you to do is, you pop Ice Armor, absorb a projectile from full screen, and just build height. What are they going to do? Most characters don't have a shadow kick or a teleport. So, you see someone full screen, they're zoning you, they throw a Lao Hat or something, pop this, charge your height. Other things that are super important with this cameo is that ever since they sped up the shoulder charge, it now frame traps after certain block strings. So before, there was a lot of time in between, and you could easily jab punish or, whatever it may be because of the gap. But as you see here, if we do like forward 3, 2, 1 shoulder, you get poked out, comboed, whatever. But forward 3-2 shoulder, it will beat 7-frame attacks. So you have a new safe block thing. It's just like Lao Hat, right? Except on block, it's 0 and it has pushback. Now you could obviously armor through it, but they're coming off a bar to what? Get like 10%? Not worth it in most matchups. However, after this, you reset neutral as well, which, it's pretty good for Johnny because he has pretty good buttons and a lot of his pressure gets started from this range with punishing a poke, whatever it may be. So obviously you could do a block string into Sub-Zero, they poke and you read it, back 3, full combo, whatever it may be. And, it also makes certain staggers a lot scarier because, you could do 2-1 throw, 2-1-4, into shoulder charge to make it safe, whatever it may be, if they're not ready for it. And now another mechanic they added in the latest patch at the end of the year is that you can now 2-in-1 cancel Sub-Zero. So if you do the Ice Armor and press back and the cameo button or forward and the cameo button, he will do his shoulder charge as an ambush attack. Meaning you can do that while in recovery or while doing other moves. Not that it's super applicable, and this is very situation specific because it uses your whole cameo bar, but you could do things like this and cover yourself. Right? It's pretty weird, and it's awkward to time, but you could actually jail off of certain things with that as well. I'll see if I can do it off of this. So as you can see, that just made regular Rising Star 100% safe. So if you're in a chip out scenario where you know they're going to try to armor out or something, you could always do that. And see, he tried to press, absolutely stopped him. Like I said, this is very niche, but it's a tool that you can have in your back pocket for those situations, especially if they're not familiar fighting this cameo. Now, let's get into why this is really good. Anytime you get a meterless, you know, you can confirm into a combo meterlessly off of his freeze. So hit confirm into freeze, right? Forward 2-3 freeze. 1-1 freeze, whatever it may be. Then you could combo them. Anytime you get a touch, you can build half of your height bar all the way up. Let me turn off the frame data really quick. Anytime you get a touch, look, you already have more than half of your height bar filled. Very powerful stuff. Now, if you sacrifice a little bit of damage, you can actually build your full height bar. Now, you can do this meterlessly off 2-1-2, or you could do it for a bar off any grounded starter. So, for example, we'll do 2-1-2, dash stand 4, shades. Whoops, mistimed it a little bit. So you have to do the shades taunt immediately. Then fully charge it back too. Whoops. And now you have full hype. It's very powerful, especially for, like, you know, round 3 scenario stuff, because you could change the entire tide of the battle with hype mode, as you guys know. And then here's the 1 bar version off any grounded starter. Whoops, mistimed it a little bit. %, and you get to build your hype. It's pretty wild. Which, you know, that lets him get a lot of damage from your hype combos as well, because you can extend them with the freeze. You know, I'm sure you guys, you know, have seen this. You get special cancel, whatever it may be, and continue from there into ice ball, or ice freeze, my bad. So, if we go to the corner, Johnny Cage obviously gets huge damage from his hype combos, and I'm sure you guys can get really creative. However, I'm talking for 1 bar, 1 meter, you can do insane damage. Insane damage. This is off of, you know, a stagger, a punish, whatever it may be. This is a 1 bar combo right here. %47%. Alright, 47% for a bar and 1 cameo usage. That's crazy. So the combo is 2-1-2, stand 4, stand 4. You're gonna do the EX rising uppercut. Jump 2, stand 4, and you have to immediately do the Subzero freeze. If you don't do the immediate Subzero freeze as high up as they can, it's gonna drop. And then the fully charged back 2 lets you do a jump in 3. Whoop, that's a weird side change. Do a jump in 3, stand 4, shadow kick, or nut punch if you want the knockdown. But the combo does so much damage, it's so much reward. He can also get some pretty big damage off of his other starters, however, it's a little bit trickier to land. So this is weird because when you get him at that height, I'm actually pressing back plus cameo button, which would normally be the shoulder. But for whatever reason, when you do the stand 4 as Johnny in this combo off of EX Rising Star, he switches sides. So I'm actually pressing back cameo at the end of this to get the freeze input to come out. So you have to do a really late jump too. Almost had it. Whoops. There we go. Dropped it. Still did 40% with the drop. Whoops. Still looking at 43% for a bar and a cameo off any grounded launcher. So the things you really get with Subzero is the counter zoning, the damage, and the hype build. Because I mean, just being able to build hype off of any starter is crazy, right? Like you sacrifice damage, but you have to, you know, pick and choose your battles, right? Because in the corner, you know, freeze, build half your hype bar, then you can still do your combo, like, and you have most of your hype bar filled. So you really got to just weigh your risk reward there. But like I said, with Johnny, you really want to try to be going into hype a lot more. Just really get access to that higher damage. But with Subzero, you know, you're getting that in the corner regardless. Now, one more thing that's really good that Subzero allows for are the Fatal Blow reset combos. I'm not going to show the Fatal Blow because of demonetization issues. However, if we set Johnny to low health, you guys all know his Fatal Blow, you can charge it, right? And when you see the flash of his belt right there, and you let go, it becomes an unblockable. So at that moment, it becomes unblockable. You don't have to hold it all the way. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is off of any touch into freeze. You get a fully charged back 2. And back 2 puts them into a crumple state, where they cannot move, they're stunned for this whole time. This gives you enough time to set up the Fatal Blow. So, for example, I'm going to show you guys how this works. So after a fully charged back 2, with this timing, it becomes an unblockable. Now this timing will beat a delayed wake up, it will beat wake up Fatal Blow, it will beat wake up buttons, it will beat wake up armor, it doesn't matter what it is. It will even beat cameo get-ups. I tested it with Serena, Kung Lao, all of the cameo get-ups as well. It's super powerful. Let's see if I'll just show them. I'll show it with Death Roll really quick. Just show it will beat armor, break armor, whatever it is. So, whoops. Why is he blocking? There we go. Back 2. Start charging. Let go. Did he not wake up? Oh, that was weird. Oh, I have delay on. Duh. My bad. You should wake up now. Yeah, so as you can see, there's armor on the wake up. So after the situation, back 2, you gotta time it correctly, and right when that hits, you'll see the unblockable beats it. It doesn't matter what happens. You're going to beat the unblockable, you're going to beat delay get-ups, you're going to beat wake-up buttons, you're going to beat jump-outs. It even beats jump-outs. Like if we set him to, we'll set him to just jump. Movement mode. Jump. So, see, whatever. Release right when it flashes. It beats jump-outs. So, it's a very powerful thing. And you know, if you can get access to this off of any starter in any situation with a cameo, it's very powerful. Now, Frost can do the same thing, but I think Sub-Zero's utility is a little bit better on block and stuff. And because, you know, building the hype combos and everything's powerful. But you could do some insane damage sequences like this. Whoops. Well, that one wasn't the unblockable. I mistimed it a little bit. But regardless, you're going to be doing like 75% inescapable there, because the fatal blow, you just tack on extra anywhere from like 32 to 40%, depending on if you hit the buttons the right way. So you basically get a guaranteed 35% reset after any combo ender, mid-screen, wherever it may be, anywhere where you can hit a full charge back too. So look, 31% plus whatever the fatal blow is, right? It's very powerful. And I think for those reasons, Sub-Zero is Johnny's, he's tied with his best cameo. And like I said, I've been using Sub-Zero a lot, and I see other Johnny players are going out to him. It's really strong. You only really lose the utility of like what Kung Lao and Stryker have in terms of getting in. So in matchups like versus Ashura or Raiden, for example, or Sindel, where you like really need Lao Hat or Striker grenades to cover your approach to get in on them, I feel like Sub-Zero's basically the no-brainer for the rest of the cast. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. Have you tried out Johnny Cage Sub-Zero? Do you like any other combos better? Do you use Sub-Zero with another character, or have any different applications that I may have not covered in this video? Let me know in the comments. Like and share if this video helped you out or you found it entertaining or useful, and remember to subscribe for more MK1 content.